Oh my goodness. Well, howdy there, nerds. Before we begin with what we're going to be doing, which it's not going to be too big of a summoning session, but it is, kind of on topic, honestly, we do have to talk about the winner of the comment contest that we've had a few days ago. That, of course, is going to Neon Orange Knight. If you're watching this, congratulations. I will be contacting you just a bit later for your gift card. Now, let's talk about the summoning pool. And, it's kind of odd that Saber's in here now. A lot of people, I'm sure, are, going crazy over his new weapon. And, well, he's kind of a good example because a lot of people were really, really wanting him to be demoted. And that exactly is what we're talking about today. And I kind of want to run this by you guys because I've been seeing it pop up a lot more now, obviously. With, 3.0 coming out, people want there to be more adjustments to the summoning pool. Last time we had that, I forget how many months ago, 7, 8 months ago, we had a lot of things, kind of happening there. Namely, they mostly targeted one bit of the summoning pool. That was the 4 and 5 star pool. There were a lot of units in there that were kind of very odd in choice, and they showed up as 5 stars. Parry was once a 5-star unit, but basically they took all those units that were in that pool that were past a certain point, at, Generation 1 by a certain date, and they moved them down to 4 and 3 star. But apparently a lot of you really want an adjustment to the 5-star only pool, because there are a lot of units in there that are quite antiquated. They have Gen 1 stats. Some of them don't exactly have the best abilities right out that can, aid them in doing their skills. So it's very hard to justify if they should belong there or not. We have characters that are solely there just because of maybe one ability. Let me give you an example. In the red pool, we have Gray, who's merely there just because he has Sword Valor. I'm pretty sure Luke is still there just because he has Panic Ploy, and those are some of the examples that I can think of. But the thing is, as time goes on with heroes, as we get more abilities and crazier, usage out of it, hell, Panic Ploy is a lot more accessible now from GHBs, just to, as something that has grown. It's kind of probably prudent to go back and actually alter at least the 5-star pool, because when I think of the 5-star units that we need, that are available from a summon, usually you think of units that are extremely powerful, and you kind of get a little depressing when you roll and you get something like a Luke. But the thing is, there's also a lot more to that than just, oh, well, we can move them down. We could also have, refines and things like that. Are they planning to just go back and do this for characters that they deem are necessary? Saber jumped quite a few, levels because, of course, he has a new refine that's absolutely bonkers. Alm had the same sort of thing. So, is that how we adjust that, or are we just going to leave the 5-star pool as it is? That is what I'm kind of wondering. I think it would be more prudent to go back, not only to remove, these units that are, well, quite outdated, but also put in some bigger, better, ideas and options. The one thing that I seemingly miss a lot more of is, I'm not sure if you guys remember, I forget if it's only 4 stars, but there were banners that featured 10 or 12 characters, I'd say, or maybe 9, I forget, and they were focused on, 4-star as well, and a lot of these units were, well, units that were generally used for fodder, and I felt that these banners were good usage just to get some, abilities that might be pretty nice, and the 5-star or 4-star rate, when it was focused, was actually not too terrible. And I'm just kind of wondering where those went, because also adding that back in for characters that have useful abilities that are used in a lot of builds might not be a bad idea to go and, bring those back as well. Because it's kind of hard when we're going to be getting a change to the 5-star pool. If that, if you guys really want that, it means that it's also going to affect the pools under it. The 3 and 4-star pool, where some people kind of depend on getting certain characters from those options. And goodness gracious me, I still have not... That's another Olivia. Hey, well, I pulling on red. I'm expecting a Luke to pop out at any second. But, changing the 5-star pool would not be a bad idea. It's just, I don't know if the options would be that great in the long run. As I said, I want more adjustments just outside of that as well. Just outside of the pool. Not that, Cordelia. There's another example of a unit that was, demoted. And honestly, this pull session could be going better, but at least we weren't pity broken yet. I would love to hear your opinions, though, guys, because I know a lot of you have opinions on what should be happening, and it's always fun to, think about what's going to be coming in the future. Personally, demotions are not a bad idea, and hey, there's Saber! Awesome! Well, at least we managed to get him. I'm going to upgrade this bad boy and try out his new skill weapon thing. Goodness gracious me, I have to use Divine Dew for once in my life. But let's check out his IVs before we head out and just, maybe move on from there. Alright, so let's see here. Hey, Saber. How you doing, buddy? Alright, what are your stats right now? Okay, normal speed, defense, Bane. Oh, defense, Bane, HP? No, attack boon, I think that is? That's not too bad, honestly. Okay. At least from what I can just eyeball that. Either way, Saber's a good example of just how much has changed, considering, but, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked so hard by that. I'm just so happy. Anyways, guys, do tell me what you think about, dropping or demoting units in the comments below. I would love to hear you discuss it with me. For now, though, guys, sorry for getting distracted. I got Saber. I'm pretty happy. Best of luck to you guys on your summons and everything else. See you soon.